everyone. We're just here observing a minute's silence for Dan Stevens, who sadly passed away earlier this week. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining from around the world. Today we are at the Lee Westwood Sports Centre. Joining me is Hannah Henley. Hannah, how are you?
I'm okay, you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. It's been a long time off this summer, hasn't it? Long break.
Yeah.
So we'll go through the lineups shortly for Leeds. It looks like number 10, Ethan Fisher's in goal. Number 12, Lewis Harris. Number 21, Dan Rigby. And number 27, Dylan Kelsall.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Does it not cool there?
For Sevenoaks, they've only got 3 players that are allowed to play due to classification, and the fact that James Mason got sent off at the end of last season, so he's serving a 1-match suspension. We've got number 4, Stanley Ball, number 10, Miles Miller, and number 8, Carl Alexander. Hannah, how do you think this match is going to go?
I think this is going to be a match of a fire for Sevenoaks, with it being Stanley Ball's first fair match as only having 3 players against one of the favourites this year.
Absolutely, I think the same as well. Dylan Kelsall tries to play it across the box. Stanley ball.
Clears. Away from Fisher. Aaron Murray is our central referee. Temporary stoppage follows in front of Castle's chair.
It looks like they're playing this 4-out system, Hannah.
Yeah, that's something we haven't been trying to implement for a few years. And with the addition of Fisher and Kelso, it only makes it stronger.
Yeah, you've been training with them this summer, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah, they've been really working on the 4-out system.
Lewis Harris to Dan Rigby. Back to Dan Rigby. Back to Harris.
A bit. That was a bit of a bother. By W standards.
Yeah.
Harris takes the kick in. Do Kelso to take.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about Leeds this summer.
Yeah.
With the addition of Dylan Kelsall and Ethan Fisher.
Yes. And the up corner. Yeah, two of England's, the recent England introductions.
Yeah, very good introductions. Dan Rigby now taking the corner.
Please don't kill me.
To Lewis Harris.
That was good defending by Kyle and Miles, who are unfamiliar in the box together.
Absolutely. We want to thank our sponsors, Slater and Gordon, for this, sponsoring our National League this year, as well as MK Batteries, who provide support with the live streams. Lewis Harris now.
That's a two face. Ball, send the ball up to Harris.
Lewis Harris and Stanley Ball now battling. How do you think the two new players for Sevenoaks are going to fare this season, Hannah?
Well, after playing with the Mosses and Muscles, I think it could be a baptism of fire. Because yes, they did very well in their first season in the Championship, but we all know the Premiership, that's a whole different story.
Dan Rigby to Dylan
And
Kelsall.
that's the goal!
That was just amazing. He threaded it through the needle, Dan Rigby.
Yeah, but that's what he does. He can find the gap where he jumps the middle.
Yeah, definitely.
It's tough for Sevenoaks because we were favourites before they lost a player. Then we having 3 players.
Yeah.
It changed the whole game.
Yeah. Dylan Kelsall. To Ethan Fisher. Dan Rigby.
And that bounce is high.
I thought it was a set ball there, Alan.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't hit anyone. possible to watch and into a 1 to Leeds. Miller and ball. Miller just came off the line. Set ball. Set piece just outside the box.
It looks like they were just having a mothers' meeting there.
Something what they like to do. Good interception from Kyle. That should be a set ball. Yes. High ball.
Set ball for Sevenoaks and Leeds.
Castle on Miller.
Kelso's got the better of him. He's taking it wide now.
Yeah.
Goal kick to Sevenoaks.
Well left by Alexander. No options for Alexander. Assessing those options.
And it's under to Miles Miller. Lewis Harris now on the attack. Can he find Easton Fisher?
Option try and get into the corner.
He's found Easton Fisher.
Who managed to with me. Well, intercepted by Miles Miller. Oh, damn it, Peter. Go for that a bit.
Good defended by Sevenoaks there.
Yeah. Kicking for Leeds. Fisher to take.
Harris. Kelso across. Defended well by Sevenoaks. That could have been a 2-on-1 there as well for Sevenoaks. Harris to Kelso. Back to Harris. Kelso playing it across the box. Dan Ribby with the 180.
Well defended by Alexander.
Fisher. To Kelso. Back to Fisher. Harris. Front bumpers it to Fisher. Across to Kelso. Dan Ribby couldn't keep it in.
I think he saw that a bit late. I think he expected Lewis Harris to take it.
Fisher to Kelso. Tries to control it into Dan Ribby. Miles Miller defends well.
He has to get there, otherwise Ribby had to open it.
Yeah, it would have been 2-0 Leeds. Lewis Harris has done well to keep that to win the kick in.
Ribby fight Lewis Harris.
Fisher to Harris. Dylan Kelso with the front bumper. Dan Ribby with the shot.
I need to kick into Leeds. Then go back to Fisher. Possible to watch. Advancing place. Now our movie brings it back for the 2-1.
Yeah, definitely 2-1. They talk about the triangles, but I think Leeds are using squares with their passing.
I don't know if they're trying to go for a diamond.
Fisher to Rigby.
Sevenoaks kick in. Not quite sure what the bomb was there.
Not sure what quite the plan was there either.
No, I don't think Harrison Council was expecting that. I think sometimes you got to take it fast, but I don't think that was the time.
Leeds hit in.
Ryan Miller in clips that a bit soon. Albury brings it back for the free kick.
It should have just played the advantage there, I think, Alan.
Yeah. It was the direct free kick.
I think it's going to go back to Fisher, across to Rigby, across the box, and back to Dylan Kelsall.
And that might be a high ball. But the play does, and it brought down under control.
Kelsall back to Fisher, across to Rigby. Front bumper sit across to Kelsall, across the box.
And that's the corner ball.
Rigby to Fisher, across to Kelsall.
And just blocked by Alexander. That was a good save. Another corner to Leeds.
Rigby with the corner, back to Fisher,
1-2.
back to Rigby.
And that's the kick in the Sevenoaks. And that is a goal by Rigby.
That was a great goal from that set piece.
Goal by Rigby.
Sevenoaks taking the kick off. How did you find today's match, Hannah? Obviously, just been promoted, just won the league and the championship last season. Coming in, first games against Aspire, one of the top teams in this division. How did you find it?
To be honest, I don't think anyone expected us to get any points. My goal was to keep it under 5-0. That anything below that I would have been happy with. I think it took a while to get up to the pace of Premiership football. But once we got that, I think the second half went quite well.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You know, it's a new team coming into it. We lost George and Stan to Sevenoaks, and obviously Shay retired and Mitch Goslin retired as well. So 60% of that squad that was there last year have moved on.
And we got 3 new signings.
Yeah, we've got 3 new signings in Henry Barnard and Dakota Hannum and Sean Donaher.
Kelso to Fisher.
Ribby across it.
Oh, that might be a free kick. Yeah.
I think that'll be his first and last warning with
Yeah.
that one before
And that looked like a bad one.
the cards will come out.
Yeah.
There was no malice in that at
No,
all.
but-
It just mistimed it.
I'm so running into someone at this level is not accepted.
Yeah.
Possible to avoid, but we're playing advantage.
Harris now. Tries to get it back to Fisher.
Out by Malibu.
Ribby. Back to Fisher. To Harris. To Kelso. Tries to get it back to Harris. Harris now to Fisher. Fisher to Ribby.
And ball the well to cut out the evacuates.
Kelso. To Ribby. Fisher. Kelso. Harris. Fisher. Harris. Kelso.
Alexander in the full face.
Now Ribby. Finds Dylan Kelso. Tries to get it back to Fisher. He's hit it back.
Sorry, ball brilliantly let that go. That was brilliant by Sorry Ball.
It was very good.
And it caused it to Sevenoaks against him in the play. This is where having only 3 players hurts you.
Yeah. The crowd were going wild on the balconies at the Lee Westwood Sports Centre.
Yeah, because you got no one at the back post.
Ball to Miles. Blocked off along the line. Harris now.
That, to be honest, that the original Sevenoaks could have done.
Kelso to Fisher.
Trying to find the cat football by Alexander. Nearly half time. Can they get another one? Or can Sevenoaks have gone at 2-0? But back ball.
Ribby
Into Alexander.
to Harris. Back to Harris. Across to Dylan Kelso. He should have spanned the other way. He was all set up for it.
He looked like he was caught in 2 minds and pulled out at the end. So there's no time left on the clock.
that's the half-time whistle. 2-0 to Leeds at half-time. We'll be back shortly. everyone, and welcome back to the second half of Leeds versus Sevenoaks. Looks like there's been one change for Leeds at half time. Lewis Harris coming off and Jack Maxwell coming on. No changes for Sevenoaks. How do you reckon the second half's going to go, Hannah?
I think we might be a bit disappointed when we 2-0 against 3 players. Never wanting more.
Sevenoaks to kick off. Carl Alexander hits it forward. Jack Maxwell. Rigby. Stanley Ball.
Oh, potential 3 in the box.
3 in the box there. Sevenoaks starting brighter.
I think Maxwell bumper just got caught with that bumper back into Fisher.
If I was Sevenoaks, I would just go for this now.
I would just weather it off damnably if I was Sevenoaks. Because you can't be too creative with 3 players. And you might get a lucky ricochet. Right, the 2 play it safe. Just behind Alexander.
Kelso's taking it down the line.
A weak character.
Kelso has hit it off Alexander.
Kick it to him. Stop him to take.
Kelso across the box. Sevenoaks defence is staying strong at the moment.
Kelso back to the
Across to Maxwell. Takes the touch. Across the box. And Dylan Kelso makes it 3.
That was a well worked set piece.
It definitely was. They're definitely taking that off the training ground.
That was Kelso assisted by freaking who assisted that?
That came from, I believe, Dan Rigby.
Yeah.
Leeds now on the attack. Miles Miller. Rigby and Miles attacking it. Rigby to Maxwell. Tries to play it across the box. Leeds kick in. Rigby to Maxwell. Across to Dylan Kelso. Rigby. Kelso now.
Didn't touch. By
Back to
Maxwell. And Maxwell did very well to stop the lead 4.
He did. Miller to Alexander.
That's brave. Playing back with only 3 players.
Yeah, very brave that.
That's for me to take. They kick it in line with the entrance area.
Rigby across.
Tried to cheeky one at the near post. Blocked by Miller. No, another kicking forwards.
Do you reckon it's going to be a repeat of the last goal? If they can find it. Kelsall to Rigby.
Maybe.
Back to Kelsall.
And
Miles Miller's done very well to save that.
yeah, it was off the back of Alexander's chair. Then it couldn't cut him on the way. Miller down the line to ball inside, but there was there. And I think Ripley tried to get that to Matfield, but it was slightly mistimed.
Yeah. Alexander now.
What do you think about the goalkeeper taking the with 3 players?
I think at this stage of the game, they shouldn't really worry about that because they've got nothing now to lose. I think the scores, for Sevenoaks to come back from 3-0 down, it's a big ask against a strong Leeds side. So, yeah, now they can just try different things and.
Yeah, Matwell tried to find Kelsall.
Kelsall now, back to Fisher. Stanley ball, driving down.
On the attack. And Fisher uses his experience to get a set piece. Substitution.
George Chippy coming on for Stanley ball. Rigby to Maxwell. Now Dylan Kelsall. Taking it down the wing on the left hand side.
I can't find Zoe's ball.
Dylan Kelsall.
Just have to leave it.
Can he find Rigby? Rigby front bumpers it. Maxwell now plays it across. Rigby hit it, and that's a sensational goal.
Yeah.
There is absolutely no one stopping that goal. It's Leeds 4, Sevenoaks 0.
Rigby assisted by Maxwell.
Assisted by Maxwell, yes. He's done well since he's come on. Kelsall, Rigby, Maxwell.
Possible too. I'm moving play those. Kick into Sevenoaks.
George Chippy's done very well there to win that ball for his
But
team.
no one to take.
Chippy now.
Contact from play those.
Chippy. He's done well.
Yeah. I think Alexander was caught too right there.
Yeah, he should have just carried on pushing up. I don't know why he was sat too far back. Maxwell should have hit that 180.
Yeah.
He's scratching his head now, knowing that that's what he should have done. Substitution for Leeds, Ethan Fisher coming off. Lewis Harris replacing him in goal. Shippy to Miles Miller. Rigby now. Maxwell. Plays it back to Rigby.
Rigby tried to get back to Maxwell. What by Miller?
Shippy and Rigby now battling. Shippy's done very well.
Lewis decided opted to take that into the dribble. Get it past Jimmy. Take it down the line. Battling with Alexander. Possible foul.
I think it was foul both ways, so they've gone for a set. Allen's gone for a set ball there.
Oh, it's that ball because they both went straight out.
Dylan Kelso has won the kick in for Leeds. Kelso to Rigby. 360.
That was a great ball. Alexander built it very well to intercept that.
Maxwell to Kelso.
The team was good stuff, trading passes. Kelso pressing by Alexander. He get that in. And it's a lead ball.
Kelso back to Rigby.
1-2. Over to Maxwell. Over to Rigby. But it's already gone out. 7-4.
Lovely pick off from Maxwell there.
Yeah. Carol did well to get back.
Rigby to Kelso. Tries to find Maxwell.
Got by Miller. Well, made it way over to Kelso.
Shippy's done well there. He's reading the game so well since it's come on. Kelso to Maxwell. Rigby. Maxwell takes a touch. Plays it back to Harris. Harris to Rigby. Rigby across.
What by Miller?
I want to know how he generates that amount of power on the ball. Do you know, Hannah?
I think it's been that it does before he hits it. It's his technique. 7-up with a rare attack. Led by Joe Shimmy.
Kelso. Alexander now.
Well,
Miles
done
Miller.
well. And that's the corner for Sevenoaks. This is possibly the first time we've been Harry will be tested.
George Shippey across the box. Miles Miller with the shot. Great save by Lewis Harris.
He has to readjust.
Miller. Wins the kick in. George Shippey to take. Kelso now. Finds Rigby.
We've been trying to keep that in.
Rigby tried to keep it in.
Then tried to play it to Maxwell, but the ankle was just too tight.
We just want to say a massive thank you to Slater and Gordon and MK Batteries, who are our sponsors for the National League and the live stream this year. Without their support, none of this would be happening.
got to Ribby.
Rugby to Harris. Back to Kelsall. Miles Miller with the pick off.
Possible to what? Aaron Green. It's a leaf ball.
Kelsall. To Rugby. Back to Kelsall. Front bumpers it to Harris. Finds Maxwell.
And Maxwell sensibly lets that go through kicking.
Harris. Front bumpers back to from Maxwell.
I think if that was a pass back to Maxwell, it might have been a bit too hard. Sevenoaks kicking around their own area. She beats Miller. And good kicking taken by Alexander.
Alexander tries to find Shippy. Kelsall.
Got it otherwise.
Harris to Ribby. Keeps it in. Hits it towards goal. Harris to Ribby again. 180 to tries to find Maxwell.
Oh, Miller did very well to intercept that otherwise that was a so goal.
You're not wrong there. Harris tries to find Maxwell. Comes off the back of George Shippy's chair.
We kicking.
We haven't seen Summer Rice feature yet today. It'll be nice to see if she can get on with Leeds winning 4-0 at the moment. Maxwell.
Oh. Possible to watch.
Harris plays it back to Ribby. Goal kick.
left. Sometimes I can get another.
Yeah, if you're Sevenoaks, I think you say you've done pretty well in this game.
Yeah.
You know, you only had 3 players on the pitch at all times.
Yeah, and 2 of them from only a season's experience of national champion football.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're not wrong. Hannah, is two and a bit minutes to go. I'm going to ask you shortly who you think your man of the match is.
I didn't want this question.
Summer Rice has just come on for Rigby. Kelsall. So, Hannah, have you thought about your man of the match?
Yeah. It was that was. But I think I'm going to go for even Fisher. Because Dan and Lewis have such a good relationship in the middle. To come in and try and make a partnership with Lewis is very hard. I think he's done quite well.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. He's done very well today.
We get to Sevenoaks. Ray Miller really cleverly got behind Summerize to stop her from taking the ball out wide.
Kyle Alexander just hits it out.
10 seconds left, fourth additional time.
Summerize. Back to Harris. Finds Maxwell across the box.
Brought by Alexander. Shipping out, battling Harris. Harris gets the better. But it's our bubbly time. I'm not sure there'll be much at the time, apart from this stoppage for summer.
It's just finished on the other court. West Bromwich Albion throttles 0. Teesside 7. They definitely have put a statement of intent there this year.
They definitely want to hold on to their gloves.
They do, yeah. I think a few other sides will have something to say about that.
Leeds being one of them.
Leeds being one of them, Aspire being the other, and West Brom, and potentially Newcastle.
And that's a goal. Hasn't been given.
It hasn't. It's a goal kick.
Oh,
I think there was encroaching.
by Harris. This is possibly the last kick of the game.
Yeah, Adam Murray's got his whistle in his hands.
Drive it.
Shippy.
George. You've been driving, battling with Harris.
And that's it, full time here. Leeds 4, Sevenoaks 0. It's been a pleasure to commentate on this game with you, Hannah. And we'll see you soon.
And you too. Thank you for watching. Charlie. Charlie.